DJing that you did at the Hevelo, at the clubs, and in the community center, bring it out to the park and let the young kids get it. And he did. And when he played for free, we all got inspired. Now, what does this mean? First, person like me, I'm forever indebted to Kool Herc. Others who may not have been there may have a different take on it. Like today, you start your rap career from, New Orleans or Seattle. You were born and raised in Seattle. You start your career from here. You may not feel the same way, and that is respect. Now, of course, as a scholar, you have to discipline yourself to feel the same way. But if you don't, this is why we don't criticize. Because I was there, and a couple of other million people were there too at the very beginning of this, and we watched it. And when Kool Herc gave us this, he came for free and gave us these elements because that's who he was. So we mimicked who he was. And some of us couldn't do everything. Some of us only could do the b-boying part. Some of us only could do the MCing part. Some of us only could do the DJing part. And this is where you get these elements, these separate elements from Kool Herc was all of them. Now, when Kool Herc delivers hip-hop to us through his being, we was grateful. Why? We're broke in the street with nothing. We don't know what the politics is, but we know it's a dangerous world out there. And when people come and say, yo, come on over here and party, it's safe over here. Kool Herc created a safe space for the little dudes that was in the Bronx and didn't have nothing. Now, when he did that, we was grateful, and every rhyme we did, we'd say, Kool Herc, this goes out to Kool Herc. This goes out to Kool Herc. Every rhyme we would ever do is Kool Herc. At the same time, the Kool Herc was inventing hip-hop, inspiring hip-hop. At the same exact time, there were others. I'm not going to call names because this is a historical event. But I will say, you can look them up yourself. Major athletic stars that turned their back on the youth. The dream of Dr. Martin Luther King to deal with economic issues in the hood. His next deal after civil rights, or continuation of civil rights, was to deal with poverty. But others, part of his camp, the minute he was assassinated, forgot about Dr. King's mission against poverty. Dr. King assassinated in 68, here's hip-hop in 73. Nobody's thinking about us. Malcolm X dead, nobody thinking about us. Malcolm X taught self-reliance, self-creation. Ain't nobody teaching us that. We little dudes in the street, running around, some of us getting shot, some of us getting arrested, others of us doing hip-hop. Any one of us could have died at any time. I'm just here by the grace. Any one of us, I am here by the grace of God. There is nothing more. The times in which we were living in, only a divine hand could have got us out. That's later. But right now, the divinity we were looking at is this dude over here, Kool Herc. Right here, this guy. Him. This is a 90s picture of him. But this is Kool Herc. This dude right here is a god, straight up. When we was, again, 8, 7, he voluntarily said, yo, this is who I am. You like it? We was like, hell yeah. Breaking MC and graffiti, right? And we're doing this. This is 1973. Kevin Donovan is the leader of the Black Spades gang in New York. Black Spades is the biggest gang in New York City. Most powerful. Kevin Donovan goes to Africa. Now, I'm going to breeze over this because now I'm going to speed up. If you have the consciousness, then you'll understand. The consciousness is we stand upon our founders. We try to be better than them. We don't worship them. You can if you want, I do. But we give them the ultimate respect. And I'm going to show you why later. But these dudes, now, Kevin Donovan, leader of the Black Spades gang in New York, UNICEF has a writing essay. Whoever wins the writing essay on Africa gets to go to Africa. Gang leader, Kevin Donovan, joins their writing essay. Gang leader, Kevin Donovan, joins the writing essay. He takes the writing essay and passes. In fact, he smacks everybody else that was writing down. Kevin Donovan then goes to Africa. He gets to Africa. An African chief says, what you African Americans are doing in the United States is the same thing Africa has been doing for thousands of years. And that's destroying yourselves through tribalism. This is what BAM learned. What's we call it BAM. Africa BAM Bot is his full name. But when he was Kevin Donovan, he was told, this tribal thing y'all got going on in the United States, with African Americans and Latinos and whites and this and that, all y'all just fighting each other, this civil rights thing, because it was still prevalent in 73, 74. People were still looking for freedom. And he was over there in Africa and he got told, all that gang thing y'all on, that's just tribalism. Y'all all getting set up. And he opened his eyes. He changed his name from Kevin Donovan and became Africa Bambaataa. And he flew back to the United States. And when he got to the United States, he did something really remarkable. He told every gang in the United States, put down your colors and start breaking them, seeing graffiti, writing, and DJing like Cool Herc. And you know what happened? Everybody did it. Now, could you imagine? I want you to really get this. You're the leader of one gang, which means you're fighting every other gang. You come back from Africa with a new consciousness. You tell your enemies, not your friends. You're telling enemies, yo, I just got back from Africa. Here's the deal, we all killing each other, ain't nobody gonna eat, we all gonna die. Let's change our minds about this. Leaders of the Savage Skulls, Latino-based group, Savage Nomads, La Familia, all of them was like, yo, bam, word. It's time. Let's put this gun down. And it was a major reconciliation of gangs in New York in 1975. Everybody put the rag down. Everybody put the gun down. Why? Because Africa Bambaataa taught all the gangs in New York that tribalism is going to get us all killed. They heard him, agreed, and disbanded all their gangs. The ones that had artistic skill joined Zulu Nation, Africa Bambaataa's new organization. In fact, when he came back from Africa, it was first called the organization. Then he named it Zulu Nation later. In 74, well, it's like the same year, 74, you get the organization, and then it's modified to Zulu Nation. And Zulu Nation is where all the gangs in New York put down their rag and joined Zulu Nation. And what was so interesting about Zulu Nation was that the rules for Zulu Nation was, or the virtues, was peace, love, unity, and safely having fun. Peace, love, unity, and safely having fun.